A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Tuesday, August 9th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. The former factory building at 21 Academy Avenue in Middletown collapsed Monday afternoon, sending bricks and rubble crashing down. A portion of the debris struck an adjacent house. Mayor Joseph DeStefano told Mid-Hudson News the city took over the building for failure to pay back taxes. The company that owned it previously had been in bankruptcy, he said. It will cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to cart away the remains of the structure, a cost city taxpayers will have to bear, the mayor said. There were no injuries reported in the incident. The victim of Newburgh's second homicide this year was a 39-year-old Newburgh man who was shot in the back while in a car, Newburgh City Police said. Just before 1:30 in the morning on Monday, police received several calls of shots fired in the area of 32 Bankard Avenue. While responding, officers went to a call in the area of 211 Liberty Street for a rollover motor vehicle accident. The victim was located trapped in the car that had been shot several times. He had been shot in the upper back and was unconscious. The fire department extricated him, and officers and Mobile Life Support Services began CPR. He was transported to Montefiore St. Luke's Cornwall Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Governor Hochul yesterday signed legislation sponsored by Senator Michelle Hinchey to help low to moderate income seniors cover the cost of emergency home repairs through the Residential Emergency Services to Offer Home Repairs to the Elderly or Restore program. 2 companion bills were also signed to expand property tax relief for seniors and first-time home buyers. The Restore program, which is available across all counties in New York, helps seniors remain living independently and safely in their homes by funding needed structural, electrical, plumbing, and heating repairs, accessible modifications, and appliance repairs, says Hinchey.
During the pandemic, the cities of Kingston and Hudson were the 2 most moved to places in the country, which pushed our already fragile housing supply further to the brink and had catastrophic repercussions for many of our neighbors, but especially our seniors who are living on fixed incomes. Seniors are the fastest growing population segment statewide, and it's incumbent that we deliver real relief that will help them age safely in the homes and communities they've always known.
The other pieces of legislation signed by the governor Monday include bills to expand tax relief for New York homeowners. The U.S. Senate has approved the Inflation Reduction Act that will deliver what U.S. Senator Charles Schumer says was the largest investment in fighting the climate crisis, bringing down prescription drug costs, and fighting inflation. The senator says chief among the prescription drug reductions will be on insulin.
We're putting a cap on the price of insulin for those on Medicare at $35. Insulin is so vital to so many people in upstate New York. Hundreds of thousands depend on insulin, and now can cost $600, $700, $800 a month. People can't afford that, and yet they need it to protect themselves from diabetes.
Schumer said clean energy investments alone are estimated to create nearly 1.5 billion new jobs nationwide. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
Richard Gash grew up at West Point, the son of an officer who still serves at the U.S. Military Academy. Yesterday, he and about 1,200 other first-year cadets marched 12 miles from Camp Frederick after the 6-week basic training camp to end what's known as Beast Barracks. Gash says ever since he was little, he always wanted to come to West Point.
I always saw my dad come home in his uniform, and it was always just inspiring to me. And I always wished I could lead like the way he did and just be an officer.
Poughkeepsie's Pat Dolan, who graduated from FDR High School, marched back with Gash and the others and said he likes Army life so far. When you park on Broadway in Newburgh or now at other formerly non-metered locations like the waterfront, you will no longer have to feed meters with quarters. Instead, effective Monday, new meters will accept credit and debit cards for payment. The city has removed 718 outdated meters and replaced them with 75 cashless kiosk meters. City Councilman Anthony Grice told the City Council session last night he supports the conversion but believes the revenue should be spent on specific items.
The money that comes from our parking meters should go directly back into street improvement, that it should go back into paving our roads, that it should go back into streetscapes, and that it should go back into public transportation.
Paid parking will be in effect from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on the waterfront, home to several restaurants, and from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. for all other areas. The organization Access Supports for Living has launched a free confidential text line to support youth in Sullivan County who are struggling with mental health and substance use challenges, bullying, self-harm, homelessness, problems at home, relationship issues and violence, divorce, physical health, and more. Starting immediately, teens aged 12 and older can text 845-637-9486 from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday and from 5 p.m. to midnight Saturday and Sunday to access trained community members to listen, respond, and provide connection to community resources. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.